Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister has reiterated the government's commitment to empower the youth through a range of transformative initiatives. The security forces have killed 5 Khawarij, including 2 suicide bombers in Kila Abdullah district. The Deputy Prime Minister and the Chinese ambassador to Pakistan at a meeting in Islamabad today reviewed the progress on the second phase of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. The Finance Minister has expressed satisfaction over the increase in remittance inflows in IT exports. The Senate was informed today that the aviation sector is being revamped to unlock its full potential. The chairman of all parties Hurriyat Conference has urged the global community to hold India accountable for its oppressive tactics in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Qatar has reiterated support for a two-state solution to end the sufferings of the Palestinians. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has said the government is fully committed to empower the youth through a range of transformative initiatives. Addressing the inaugural session of the Commonwealth Asia Youth Alliance Summit in Islamabad today, he said these initiatives include flagship youth program, which has empowered millions of young people across the country. The Prime Minister said the future of the Commonwealth nations rests in the hands of the youth, consisting of more than 60% of the population. Shahbaz Sharif said, as a founding member, Pakistan attaches great importance to the Commonwealth and its institutions. He said the Commonwealth Asia Youth Alliance is an important platform for forging consensus and developing partnerships in the face of unprecedented global challenges. The Prime Minister said the role of the youth in shaping the development of a nation is undeniable. Concluding his speech, the Prime Minister urged the youth to dream boldly, act with courage, work relentlessly, and have faith in the spirit of conviction. On the occasion, the Prime Minister administered oaths to the newly elected body of the National Youth Council and distributed awards among the high achievers from different fields. 5 Khawarij, including 2 suicide bombers, were sent to hell when they attempted to attack a security forces post in Gulistan area in Kila Abdullah last night. According to ISPR, the attempt to enter the post was effectively thwarted by the security troops, which forced the Khawarij to ram an explosive-laden vehicle into the perimeter wall of the post. During the intense fire exchange, 2 brave sons of the soil, Naik Tahir Khan and Lance Naik Tahir Iqbal, having fought gallantly, paid the ultimate sacrifice and embraced martyrdom. The President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif have commended the security forces for killing 5 Khawarij in Gulistan area of Kila Abdullah district of Balochistan. In the separate statements today, they prayed for the higher status in heaven for the martyrs and also commiserated with the bereaved families. The President said the valiant security forces are prepared for the country's defense. He reiterated the nation's resolve for the security of the country and eradication of terrorism. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif said the government and the security forces are fully determined to eliminate the scourge of terrorism from the country. The Chinese ambassador to Pakistan, Chiang Zedong, held a meeting with the Deputy Prime Minister Mohammad Asagdar in Islamabad today and discussed bilateral relations. During the meeting, they also reviewed the progress of the second phase of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, a significant project aimed at enhancing economic cooperation and regional connectivity. Referring to Pakistan-China all-weather strategic partnership, both the sides expressed a commitment to elevating bilateral ties to new heights, further solidifying the strategic partnership. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. The Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb has expressed satisfaction over the increase in remittance inflows and IT exports. Speaking at an event titled Dialogue on Economy in Islamabad today, he said reduction in the policy rate is also a good omen as it will give confidence to the businesses. Talking about tax return form of the salaried class, the minister said it is being simplified to facilitate the employees. He said many countries had already implemented similar measures. The Minister for Power, Sardar Awais Ahmad Khan Laghari, says the government is taking steps to reduce electricity prices and eliminate circular debt. He was speaking at the Pakistan Business Council's dialogue on the economy in Islamabad this afternoon. The minister said the government is also working on revised agreements with all the independent power producers as the current system of electricity prices cannot be continued. He said in the next phase the government will sign revised agreements with the independent power producers and service level agreements have been prepared in this regard. The Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Ataullah Tarar, has felicitated the newly elected office bearers of the Islamabad High Court Journalists Association. In a statement, he said the government firmly believes in the freedom of expression. He said the journalists play a crucial role in providing accurate information to the public. Highlighting the importance of the court reporters in journalism, he emphasized that, like lawyers, journalists also have to be well versed in law. The Senate was informed today that the aviation sector is being revamped to unlock its full potential. The Minister for Defence, Khwaja Mohammad Asif, informed the House during question hour that it would also involve the induction of new aircraft. The minister said Pakistan International Airlines is in the process of privatization and the lucrative routes previously suspended for national flag carrier are gradually being reopened. He informed that a team of the United Kingdom is currently in Pakistan to assess the country's aviation safety standards. Responding to a calling attention notice, the Law Minister Azam Nazir Tarar said the Federal Board of Revenue was allowed to purchase vehicles for its field officers to enhance tax recovery. He said no supplementary grant has been given to the Federal Board of Revenue for the purchase of these vehicles. Rather, the revenue collection body will meet this expenditure from its own budget. The Senate session has now been prorogued. The Bharatiya Janata Party-led Indian government's claims of restoring normalcy in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir post-2019 have been debunked by grim human rights statistics, exposing the territory's harsh realities under occupation. A report by the Kashmir Media Service reveals a disturbing surge in violence and repression since the revocation of Article 370. It highlights the killing of 955 Kashmiris, including 18 women, 31 teenagers, with 251 deaths resulting from fake encounters and custodial killings. On the other hand, jailed APHC Chairman Musarrat Alam Bhatt, in a message from New Delhi's infamous Tihar jail, expressed concern over the deteriorating human rights situation in Kashmir. He stressed the urgent need for resolving the Kashmir dispute in accordance with the United Nations resolutions. The APHC chairman urged the global community to hold India accountable for its oppressive tactics and support the Kashmiris' legitimate demand for inalienable right to self-determination. In Gaza, over 300,000 Palestinians have moved from southern Gaza to the north to return to their homes. The Israeli forces, after withdrawing from Rafah's city center, are still stationed near Gaza's border with Egypt and pose a threat to the returning Palestinians. Meanwhile, 25 Palestinians have been arrested by the Israeli forces in the latest West Bank raids. Qatar has reiterated its support for a two-nation solution to end the sufferings of the Palestinians. Qatar's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Majid Al-Ansari, answering a question about the American President Donald Trump's comments on moving Palestinians out of Gaza to Egypt and Jordan, told media that the two-state solution was the only path forward. And finally, the weather report. Mainly cold and dry weather is expected in most plain areas of the country during the next 12 hours. However, cloudy weather with rain, wind and snowfall is likely in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.bk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official